Hello. Revelation chapter 6, verse 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast. Here, that's the man. Jesus as the man, he shows Jesus as the man who can judge men. Say, come and see. And I behold, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. A black horse? Is the red horse not enough? Worse not enough? What is coming up here? A black horse, of course, indicate suffering, bad news, famines, epidemic diseases. All of these, of course, are caused by the warfare after the second seal. The second seal judgment was worse. And what happened after? Black horse is a symbol of all these catastrophes. In Lamentations chapter 5 verse 10, Jeremiah wrote 5 chapters on Lamentations. He said, our skins was black, like an oven. And here, the oven is not like this modern oven, which you can clean. It's not never black. But it's an oven. I saw this kind of oven in the old days. It's always black. It's made of clay and like always black inside. So, it says, our skins was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. The reason for this judgment, which caused the third beast, the reason for this judgment is because when Jesus came as a man, people, including the Jews, rejected him. He came to save humanity and prevent all these judgments. If they accepted him, there would be no judgment like this. But now people who rejected Jesus will have to reap what they sow according to God's law. So, if they want to accept Jesus, it has to happen through this judgment, which is a lot harder than in the time of grace. The pair of balance indicates that the food people get then has to be weighted, like you have to find, you use like measures, like gram, whatever, and people need to work very hard to pay for it. But, people will be starving because it will be very expensive. But all because they reject God, even during the tribulation. As in Nehemiah, chapter 1, verse 6. Who can stand before his indignation? Who can stand before God's anger? And who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? Who can stand before his judgment? Who can handle his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. People who used to enjoy what God gave abundantly, like now we have food, we can eat delicious food, we have rain from heaven. Now, let them rely on the devil, to get food, to get fed. Will he give them food? the evil Satan is enemy number one of people, the creation of God. Will he feed them? This reminds us of the woman in 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 2. And Elisha said unto her, What shall I do for thee? Tell me, what hast thou in the house? What you've got in the house? And she said, Thine handmaid had nothing, not anything in the house, save a pot of oil. She has nothing except, because sorry, I'm reading Old King James, except a pot of oil. That's all. A little bit of oil. Because there was famine on the land. That's what happened. In the Revelation, there will be lots of them.